Yo guys, I'm HP. This is Mrs. Blue, the new member in the HPCrazy family, which will come more inside now in the year, from the year 25 on. By the way, Happy New Year to everybody. Today we're going to talk about blues guitar double time madness. What is that? Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. It's when you have, like this medium slow shuffle blues stuff and you want to bring it on to more extremes, you want to play double time. I'm going to show you a few ideas today how you can do double time. First I'm going to show you and give further explanations. So this is the medium type blues. And so on. That is what we call double time. And since we have a shuffle blues, you need to know what is double time. First, practice the timing signature, which is sextols. What is sextol? This is the tempo of the song. 6 notes per beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to first get a feeling for sextols. Let me switch off the delay now, that you don't get distracted by the delays. So the first exercise to get into double time is get familiar with sextols. It's not so bad as you think. You just need to get the feeling. So first take a track. So just play one note. So that will be the goal. First you start slower, you just get a tempo. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that will be the double time. So once you have a feeling for it, then you can switch seamless between different types of playing stuff. But first you need to get the feeling for sextol. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the very first exercise. Then when you have this ready, you can play then anything. You just jump, like mentally into the feeling you got from the sextols. You will, when it gets fast, you will not be able to count it through because it's too fast. But you need to get the feeling of sextols. And this backing track here is like slow, medium tempo. I'm going to show a few licks now or for you ideas, and that will be then the next step to create a few licks or a few modules, which you can just wash, just put them in sextols. And as I already said, when you're playing double time, you don't have so much time to think about what to play. So you need to prepare those licks or ideas first, build them up, and then get it into action. So let's get started. Okay, once you want to build up, your ideas or modules with sextols, you just need to be aware you need to do something which goes fluently and works out perfectly in the positions you're playing it, and it resolves perfectly on a good ending note. When you play such run, it's always the ending point is really important. So the easiest way to play fluently is hammer on pull off. So you take the A minor pentatonic in this case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you will play now a sextol just in the normal pentatonic position, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here it ends. So and put the accent on the end point, and then it's going to sound really cool. Let's try this one with the backing track. Works really nice. And the good thing is, it's quite, from the technical part, quite easy, because you just make hammer-ons in the normal regular root position and then end up after 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can start either here or here or here. Or you can make one in a row. That also works. Works. And of course, the opposite also works. Pull off. And the last one doesn't work because it doesn't resolve nicely. Or you could do it like this. But that's probably too complicated. So this really works and is quite cool. So that would be the easiest one to do. And one which is quite easy is this one here, when you use the blue note. This one here. So you just count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and resolves perfectly here on the root. Okay, let's check out this one here. And yeah, you start with the pull off here, and then you pick them up. Okay. Works really nice, but there's probably one problem. It's too low. So then you consider doing it in this position here, which would be the pattern number 2 in the pentatonics. So let's do that one. As I said, the resolution of any type of runs like this is the main task on the double time thing. So these words work quite easy. Now let's do this, probably the most used one. The regular blue, the standard blues lick. Let's do this here. We have the bending in the 7th. Now you count through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here it's finished. So you need to resolve it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you make 1, 2, 3, 4 and pull off 5, 6. Then it could be finished and you probably end it here. So something like this. Or resolve it here on a guitar note. But if you want to continue here, you could also just add on the next run. Or something like this. Let's see how that works. Yeah, you always use these types of runs in preparation to continue somewhere else. And there's also good to have the sextole feeling in your playing, Something like this, that we have the sextole feeling inside this. But first you need to have your ideas together. So that's the second idea, which works really nicely, or a third. Now let's change position. We can do from this. You can also do it here. And then we can do something like this. Or we skip the first, but we make. So that's now more interesting. So we We make the opening phrase, and the first 4 notes are sextols, and the last note is well, 2 sextols together. That will be a triplet. And then it resolves perfectly here. Let's try this. And then only with the licks I already showed you have quite something cool together. Now let's do at least one really cool one. Let's do this one here. So now we make a combination of all techniques. We make hammer on, but now instead of staying in position we do a long meter arpeggio. We do an A minor, basically an A minor 7 arpeggio. And now again we have sextols 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we add a second one, but now we shorten it up as before. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do the same as before. We do here. This is basically the same rhythm. So. And then we're ready already here in the pipe position. Then we can continue. Then we can go up in the high position. That's really cool. So let's do this. It's really cool. And so on. And once you have the stuff together, then you can play any types of licks. Just get into the feeling of the double time with sextols. But first you need to have a few modules together. You can take the ones I just showed. You guys, that was blues guitar, double time madness. It's really a cool thing. And you know, I really love this slow, haunting blues stuff. But to make it sound really cool, you want to go to double time, and these are the tools which you need to go into double time, at least when it comes to shuffle blues. One more to say. If you love my channel, please subscribe, share it to all guitar friends you know. Tell them that me and Mrs. Blue are existing. Also Dr. Pinky's over there, but he's sleeping. If you want to download this backing track plus the tabs of the licks I just showed, is available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Please join and become a premium member in order also to support the all-over work which me and the HPCrazy Guitar family are doing for the guitar community. See you guys.